All right. Good morning to the hockey family here. It is Monday, February the 16th, 2026. I hope everyone had a nice weekend here in the States. President's Day today. So happy President's Day. U.S. markets closed. Yeah, most, or actually not most, all banks closed. My kids' schools closed. But we've got some work to do here. So Hockey Wealth not closed. Stracks, of course, has been on the road for a while now. So he wanted to say hello as well. But yeah, he was in Vancouver and Calgary, I think up to Edmonton, Winnipeg. Most recently, watching some college hockey in North Dakota. So safe travels for him. I think he returns today, later this afternoon here. So, uh, gosh, the Olympics have been really, really fun. So again, hockey just really, really fun to watch hockey. Preliminary rounds complete, so now moving on here to the knockout single elimination phase, which is always interesting. The in our house we don't watch a lot of just TV in general, but I've kind of made an exception for my kids for the Winter Olympics here, and like they didn't know what bobsledding was. Like maybe some things I shouldn't take for granted. Like living in the South, I should probably make sure my kids know some of these basics that I grew up with, but like curling, and so they're kind of into curling, and now bobsledding. And not surprisingly, I think bobsledding, obviously we've watched Cool Runnings like 3 times now in the last week. Like, they think it's the sweetest movie ever now. So anyway, hope everyone had a nice weekend. Looking at markets last week, so mostly positive economic data in the States. I would say most importantly, the inflation number came in lower than expected. All right, so 2.4% year over year. The monthly number was really good in terms of like meaning low, only 0.2% month over month. So that's really encouraging. The jobs number was also better than expected. Retail sales a little disappointing, kind of missing expectations, as were some U.S. housing figures as well. So on the retail sales and the housing data, you saw a yields, right? So bond yields move lower, right? And why that's not surprising with housing and things, right? So the primary driver of mortgage rates in the U.S. It starts with the U.S. 10-year Treasury. So whatever that rate is, that's like step one. So you saw that 10-year Treasury in the U.S. move from like it was north of 4.2% all the way down to this morning I think it was 4.04. So a pretty meaningful move, and then just kind of like fixed income basics 101, like bond prices and yields move in inverse directions. So when you get a drop in yields, a really strong week for bonds for fixed income, right? So we'll see the way that shakes out. U.S. equities were lower by about 1%. Like the Nasdaq, some more tech heavy, was down even more than that. Call it 2%. International stocks were higher. Again, you hear us rant a lot about diversification, and but we talked a lot about it in 2025, but another nice week in general for international markets, with the U.S. lagging a little bit. So be diversified. Um, yeah, and yeah, I already touched on bonds. So that being said, best wishes to everyone fortunate enough to be participating. Obviously, the American League's back in action here. So those of you that still have another week or so off, enjoy that time with your family and loved ones. And don't hesitate to reach out to our team if we can help with anything. So hope everyone has a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.